Hello, my name is Amy and welcome to YogaBreathe. Find a comfortable chair, preferably without arms on the chair. Sit at the end of the chair or the middle if need be, but the closer to the end of your chair, the better. And before we begin movements, just do a bit of intuitive movement yourself. You can wag your hips and just move from side to side until you feel really grounded in the way that you're sitting on this chair. Once you feel that, again, near the end of your chair, feeling solid, you can spread your toes out and just find that your feet are placed nicely beneath your knees plainly at your hip width. Shoulders drag up into your ears. Let's keep this shape, shoulders up, and in this position, inhale. On your exhale, straighten your arms, let your hands brush down to the ends of your knees, and give your knees a squeeze, a bit of hand grip. 3 more. Breathe in as your shoulders rise into your ears. Breathe out as your hands return to the ends of your knees, and go ahead and give your knees a squeeze. Breathe in, shoulders to ears. Breathe out, tight elbows, long arms, hands squeeze. Last time, take a breath, shoulders to ears. With your exhale, hands drift towards the knees, and then just have a muscular squeeze of your hands, squeeze your elbows, and then stay in place, feeling sturdy and strong, feet grounded, hands squeezing. Take an active break of just being here strong. Then still from seated, still near the end of the chair, let's just lift our toes up. So heels rather strong on the floor. Tap your toes down. And that's all that you'll do. Just lift and land your toes. So you're getting these great ankle bends. No breath coordination just now. Lift and land. Now layering on, the next time that you pull your toes up off of the floor, breathe in. And then double up. As your feet land strong, you'll exhale and squeeze your knees. 3 more. Inhale, pull toes up off of the floor, nice ankle bend. Exhale to land your feet and give the hands a squeeze. Inhale, the toes bend back, your ankles strong on the floor, your heels strong on the floor. Exhale, land the toe prints, squeeze your knees. Last time like that, great big ankle bend, push heels into floor, toes have lifted. Exhale, land toe prints, squeeze your knees. Let's find straight arms, nice tall lift to the top of your head. And then just active recovery from that, stay strong and breathe. Place a palm print onto your front and side rib cage. So it will look like this, just grabbing onto the ribs that are below your chest. Use an open palm, and you could bend the fingers a bit to contour that rib cage. For now, observe. Breathe against your hand. See if you can find some type of motion in the ribs that you're making contact with. No major striving, just see how your breath moves and changes beneath your palm print. Find one more breath isolating this side. Return hand print to knee, and again, we'll refer to it as an active breath. Just strong, just steady here on your feet. Try that on the other side once you're ready. Weave your hand onto the other rib cage, again thinking the front and a touch of the side of your cage. Breathe and see what happens. Over your time spent here, you can do it more actively. Really feel the ribs press up against that palm print. The palm print is even available to help push your exhales out. Achieve this one more time on this same side. And once completed, just grab hold of your knees. Return that handprint. Observe. See if you can accomplish that kind of breath on both the left and both the right hand sides of your bodies. Your hands can have a good grip, a good squeeze, elbows straight. Without the contact of those palms against your rib cage, can you just breathe in a very similar fashion? Do this for awareness. And then 3 little forward folds. Stay here with strong feet. Stay here with squeezed hands. You can take a breath to grow tall through top of head, so perhaps a little bit taller than you were a moment ago. Exhale will just include a small elbow bend, so your chest can lean forward, elbows stick out. Maybe easier if the eyes drift down. Do this to your degree. When your inhale comes, squeeze your arms straight, vertical your torso. Do this 2 more times. And just listen to your body, feel your own degree of bend. It's an inhale here at the top. Exhale, bent arms and your version of a forward fold. Feet still feeling strong, hips strong on chair. Wait for your inhale to find a tall body. And final one on your breath out. Stick the elbows out. And then we'll meet with the torso upright. Active recovery, just sitting strong, breathing slowly. Then a new stance for your legs. You can heel toe the feet together. Knees feeling narrow. And then a lot like what you had just done, bend your arms to make this accessible. Bend your arms to make this accessible. Let your hands lace one of your knees. Your fingers have wrapped, your elbows sticking out. You'll lift the heel and just engage this leg. We'll do 3 of what are called rocking horses. So from your bent leg, with a strong belly, let your hips feel heavy on this chair. As you pick that leg up with you, you can lean up or you could lean a little bit back, taking this right leg off of the floor. And then you're helping this leg back down. You lean into the room. You do wait until this foot grounds. Let's do it 2 more times. You can sequence it with a heel lift and then a real pickup of this leg. Coming upright or maybe tipping a little bit backwards. Strong on both hips. Let's come back down. You're adding on. Take your leg up with you. Heavy hips, sit bones, those spikes that are against the chair, they feel solid. And then you're just helping to cross this leg to what's called a figure 4. So you can remove one hand, help hike this ankle onto the bent thigh. And then here you are in figure 4. Best if the bent leg has active toes. A perfect place to be is just open palms on this knee and ankle. And you can just help tap the leg down as your torso goes up. This is a great place to be in your figure 4. Still layering, still considering movements that we've already done. You might optional bend your elbows, which would lean your torso forward. The foot on the floor, nice and heavy. Use straight arms and just a generally strong belly to re-straighten the arms and lift your torso back up. And ground that foot. For your second side, break if need be, but you're just bending your arms so that you can get your torso closer to the leg you'd like to work. Arms bend, seek out that other leg and lace your hands around the end of the knee. The heel can lift first, and then you're lifting with strength this other leg up with you, coming upright or maybe leaning a touch back if that's in your range. You can lean into the room, heavy hips as you replace this same foot back down. Twice more, heel up, the hands grip as you pull the whole leg up. A final time, bent arms as you lean into the room. The foot can ground, and then you're coming up with that aim to help this second leg into your figure 4 shape. So you can tip back, and then one hand will come undone to help turn the knee out wide. This is your figure 4. At the end or maybe the middle of your chair. Open hands can help pressurize this pose. So the leg you're working goes a bit down as your head perks up. This is it, or option to bend the arms and do a mini fold into this figure 4 shape. Calm breath as you hold. And then come back up. Torso tall. You can help your leg down and off. Good. Adjust to the middle or the end of your chair. Feet grounded. Feet grounded. Side bend your right ear to your right shoulder. Just a plain side bend to begin. Stay in this side bend. Use your right hand to take hold of your left collarbone, just like I'm showing. So you can line the collarbone with your index finger. So you have this nice flat palm print, and then pull a bit down on the tissue of your chest. So your hand is against your skin, against your shirt, and a bit down towards the floor. Continue to manage the side bend of your neck so that does not go away. But you'll do a calm chin lift. So you might look wherever you are, you might look to where the wall and the ceiling meet. So it's not a twist, it's just a side bend with a little chin lift. Sometimes referred to as stargazing. In most bodies, you'll get a stretch on this particular side of the throat. Stay with calm breath. To come out, chin tuck first, or at least chin to neutral. And then calmly lift the head back up. A little pause between sides, hands down, ears up. Side bend left. Same side hand, the left hand will line the right collarbone, so your fingers can tap that bone, and then the palm print will be just beneath it, lining it, so to speak. The hand drags in and down towards the floor, just engaging your shirt, your skin, your tissue of this right-sided chest. Keep the head side bent over. Add chin lift. Calm breath. Chin to neutral or chin tuck. And then head back to vertical. Hands come back down. Just before you stand, an easy way to find a good posture in your body is to place one palm print at the top of your head. And then lift your head up into that palm print. Stay and breathe. Then easy rest of the hands down onto the thighs. And then from your grounded legs, you'll calmly move to standing. From standing, simply find strong footprints. So have good weight in the toe prints, good weight in the heels, a lift in your arches. Just 3 standing motions. If you feel out of balance, you could always have a chair in hand's reach, or maybe stand yourself near to a wall. From standing, let's Bring shoulders up into ears. Begin with a backwards roll. Roll them back and down. And repeat. Ears, backwards roll down. Twice more in this same direction. And then plainly alternate your directions. You can bring shoulders up into your ears. Roll them forwards. Heavy them down. Just 2 more in this direction. Up, forward, and down. And final shoulder roll. And a bit of a twist from heavy arms and maybe a little bend in the knees. You'll simply ragdoll the arms side to side as your torso looks to the left and to the right. You can allow the arms to bump up against the body so gravity is really heavying your arms. Once you've done a few of these swings, these ragdolls, stop at center. Wide open hands. Couple of options. You can inhale your arms wide to the sides. Exhale, hands into heart, giving the palms a squeeze, the elbows some weight. Back to your side. Second option is arms all the way overhead. And then a muscular squeeze through midline, hands to heart, elbows down. Take either of those options 3 times. Break hands open, inhale, wide reach or high reach. Exhale, hands meet at heart. Last 2, hands break open, breathe in, wide arms or continue to arms overhead. Exhale. Hands squeeze together, heavy elbows. Last one, last big reach, whether it's wide or high. And then seal your yoga practice. Hands end at heart. Thank you for doing your YogaBreathe practice.